I was wondering, everything was really slow and laggy. And it turns out that, see, every once in a while, for some reason, the router in this house causes the high speed Wi Fi to disappear, and then you have to just unplug it and plug it back in to get it to work. So I just did that, and everything has just sped up considerably as a result. And so we're back, and we're gonna do some Norwegian. We're Norwegianing, as one does. Norwegian is totally reasonable to use as a verb.
Ingenting gratis.
Nothing is free.
Ingenting.
Det gjør ingenting.
Det gjør ingenting.
Ingen suppe for deg.
No soup for you. They were in one other of the languages. I thought that they were moving very much in the direction of that Seinfeld episode.
Det alle eier ingen.
Det alle eier ingen. Hun har ingen mann. Also say, hun har ikke noen mann.
Han redder meg fra meg selv.
He is saving me from myself. Okay. Oh, of
Selv.
course, yes. So,
Dere har deres egne barn.
you have your own children.
Jeg vet alt om det.
I know all about that.
Alt.
Alt dør.
Alt dør.
Det mange andre turister på hotellet.
There are many other tourists at the hotel.
Passet hennes på det andre flyet. Passet hennes på det andre flyet.
Okay. Bra.
Bra.
Ost.
Ost.
Engelsk. Den. Andre.
Dere har deres egne barn.
Det
ditt eget ansvar.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know if you were there for explaining what was happening there. I had to turn the router on, turn it off and on again in order to get my high-speed Wi-Fi back up. Because the one I was using was like 3G, and everything was lagging in all sorts of vaguely concerning sorts of ways. And for some reason, the 5G just disappears every once in a while. I can't completely explain it. All I know is it comes back when the router gets restarted.
Han drikker både melk og te.
He drinks both milk and tea. Many people drink those things together. Personally, I think that ruins perfectly good tea.
Både.
Har du en annen bok?
Do you have another book?
De kysser hverandre.
They are kissing each other.
De kjører hverandres biler.
De kjører hverandres biler.
Jeg har noe annet til deg.
I have something else for you.
Hun har et annet møte i dag.
Hun har et annet møte i dag.
Hva betyr dette ordet?
What does this word mean?
Betyr ordet noe annet på norsk?
Betyr ordet noe annet på norsk?
Annethvert hus er grått og kjedelig.
Every other house is grey and dull or boring, kjedelig.
Nei, vi kjenner ikke.
Nei, vi kjenner ikke hverandre. I need to stop listening to the audio for these because that messes me up. Because my natural inclination is to try to imitate their entire way of speaking, which is actually a little bit odd in some respects. And it actually messes me up. So I need to just stop listening to that.
Min.
Blant.
Både. Dem.
Glad.
Annenhver.
Disse. Fugler.
Mange. Ordet.
Svart. Jeg gir deg mitt ord. Jeg gir deg meg mitt ord. Kjæresten hennes er ei anna kvinne.
Kjæreste, it's worth noting, is actually unisex. Kjæreste can mean girlfriend, it can mean boyfriend, it can mean it's neutral enough. I guess I don't know for sure if there's a specific non-binary convention there that's used. But it seems like at least hypothetically it could be used that way and it would be fine because it does not have any specific gender markers. That is why this sentence makes sense in Norwegian, but not so much in English, because her girlfriend is another woman is sort of like, duh, obviously, who else is her girlfriend going to be? But in Norwegian, kjæresten hennes er ei anna kvinne is, okay, I switched over to Swedish in mid-sentence. Just indicates the person she's with, like her lover. Literally it means her dearest. Annethvert hus er grått og kjedelig. Okay, we've leveled up. And where are we in the world of the Sapphire League ranking climb? Okay. Closing in on second place, Vero Carter just sort of showed up out of nowhere in the past couple of days, in the past 18 hours, and took me out of, I was in first, and now she and Winnie have displaced me. So it is time for another language. I may have to interrupt this suddenly if because we're having some flooding issues in the basement and I may have to help out with that. It seems for the moment to be sorted, but there could be another storm and then we'd be dealing with it again, and then I'd have to go all of a sudden. And where are we going? Hebrew. It is Hebrew time. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You've been so helpful. I mean, I really appreciate that. I'll have to, if I ever like do merch for this channel or something like that, you'll get a free item of merch, whatever the fuck merch I end up making, because you've been really helpful to getting. I appreciate that. I think that is an excellent attitude to have, and I benefit heavily from it. So perhaps I am a bit biased in that regard, but I really appreciate you doing that. Okay, it's time for travel. Okay, mekunit. That is a Hebrew word I already knew. There are many that I do not, because my Hebrew is extremely limited. Oh hell, of course I will. As I said, if I like ever get any kind of merch or something like that, you're getting some. Because like the first raid that I was actually aware of when it happened, as far as I can tell, seems to have been at least partially down to you, and I think that's pretty cool.
הם רוצים לקנות מכונית חדשה.
They want to buy a new car, מכונית חדשה. Panua? See, this is where I have. Oh no, that's Ufanheim, I think. See, this is where I have trouble with Hebrew and Arabic as well, actually. Because there are vowels in this, but it's not actually clear which ones they are. Except I'm guessing, well, it's Yud Yud Mem, so that's pretty almost certainly going to be Ayim. But is it Ofnayim, Ofanayim, Ofenayim, Ufenayim? And I do not know yet.
יש לי אופניים, אבל אני רוצה מכונית.
Ofanayim, okay. I have a bicycle, but I want a car. Ofanua, I think.
יש לה אופניים או אופנוע?
Ofnua. Okay. Does she have? יש לה אופניים ואופנוע. Does she have a bicycle or a motorbike?
אני תמיד מפספס את האוטובוס.
I always mefasfes. Miss, I think, maybe? The bus.
מה יש לך במזוודה?
What do you have in the mizvada? I'm guessing a suitcase. Just
אני לא מוצאת
deductively.
מזוודה גדולה.
I can't find a big suitcase.
על מה אתה רוכב?
What do you ride on? Could that be what this is? Because that sounds a bit.
אנחנו רוכבים על סוסים.
We ride horses. אנחנו רוכבים על סוסים.
אנחנו מטיילים ברחבי המדינה.
We are traveling רחבי, I'm guessing around the country.
אנחנו יוצאים לחופשה בישראל.
We are going on vacation in Israel.
אנחנו יוצאים לחופשה כל שנה.
אנחנו יוצאים לחופשה כל שנה. כל שנה. We go on vacation every year. Okay, I was curious whether that meant the entire year, because kol means all, but I guess in this case it's every. Kol hashana, I suppose, would be all year.
האוטובוס מאחר.
The bus is late.
הן מטיילות שם כל הזמן.
They travel all the time. And Zman is an example of a word you meet in a lot of places. Because there's Zaman in Arabic, which means time. There's Zaman in Turkish, which also means time. And if I remember correctly, Zaman also exists in Hindi and Urdu. Oh, Sham. Yeah, I missed Sham. Right.
אני רוכבת על האופניים שלי בזמן שהם רצים.
I ride I bike my ride. I ride my bike while they run.
יש לה אופניים או אופנוע?
Does she have a bicycle or a motorbike?
הן מטיילות שם כל הזמן.
They travel there all the time. And kol hazman, that makes me think that, yeah, I'm correct about kol hashana versus kol shana. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow, Spokes. Or how do you pronounce that? Is it Spokes, 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 Spokes? I like to make sure I get people's pronunciations right, especially when I'm uncertain about them. Okay, they travel there all the time. Okay, 1 of 8. This is gonna be a long one. Rechvat. I wish when they introduced words like this, they would put the vowels in. Ah, okay. Is that where you're from?
הרכבת הזאת מאוד ארוכה.
Rakevet. Okay, Rakevet. This train is very long, I think. Metos.
הרכבת הזאת לא עוצרת.
This train isn't atzeret. Stopping. Ah, bonjour. De quelle partie de la France? Okay, Syrah, France?
אנחנו טסים לישראל כל שנה.
Boulogne. We fly to Israël chaque année. Ah, j'ai passé une belle fin de semaine à Montmartre il y a quelques années.
אתה נוהג טוב.
Ça nojeg טוב. conduit bien.
המטוס טס מעל העיר שלנו.
Matos, c'est pour métos. מטוס טס מעל העיר שלנו. L'avion, the airplane, survole notre ville. סליחה, איזה רציף זה? Ouais. C'est quelle voie? Is récif, c'est what platform is? C'est quelle voie ça? Oh yeah, it was great.
תחנת הרכבת ריקה.
תחנת הרכבת ריקה. The תחנת, like train station maybe? Is rika. Je vais deviner parce que je connais pas le mot. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really get to see much, mais Je m'en suis allé avec le désir de retourner quelquefois.
היא נוהגת במכונית.
היא נוהגת במכונית. היא conduit le char.
תחנת רכבת ריקה.
Ah, da, da, da. Ah, yeah. Une gare. Ah, c'est la même chose. Enfin,
כבר אין לי מטוס.
par Matos. I do not have a plane anymore. Oh, bollocks, misclick.
לאן אנחנו שתים?
לאן אנחנו שתים? Where are we sailing? C'est la même chose. Et c'est ta grammatique, ça. Where are we sailing to?
הסירה שטה.
The boat sails. Quoi?
איך סירה שטה?
איך סירה שטה? Welcome back, Ether Polyglots.
הרציף בתחנת הרכבת מלא באנשים.
הרציף בתחנת הרכבת מילא באנשים. The platform of the station est plein de monde. Oh, at the station. Oh, got it. The station is plein de monde.
תחנת רכבת ריקה.
An empty train station.
כבר אין לי מטוס.
I do not have a plane anymore.
לאן אנחנו שתים?
Ah ouais. Ouais, c'est vrai. Il faut commencer quelque part. לאן אנחנו שתים? Where are we sailing to?
הרציף בתחנת הרכבת מלא באנשים.
The platform at the train station is full of people. What's this? Oh, sorry. Okay. 2 of 8. מפה.
יש לך מפה של ירושלים?
Do you have a map of Jerusalem? תיגב, je crois?
אין לי את תיק הגב שלי.
I do not have my backpack.
אני נוסע הרבה.
I will say travel a lot. שמתי לה שאתה לומד עברית. כי אני לא מדברת עברית. לומד, not לומר. אני, en réalité, לא לומדת לעברית.
המדריך שלנו
Not
הולך
really.
הרבה.
I have studied it occasionally. לימדתי אותה לפעמים, אבל it's been a very long time and I don't remember much of it. It's remarkable how much I actually remember when I'm doing this, I will say. Also, incidentally, Hebrew and Arabic both have a special feature of gendering conjugated verbs. So, speaking to me, you would say, at lomedet. Ata lomed is masculine. At lomedet is feminine. המדריך שלנו הולך הרבה. Our guide walks a lot.
יש לנו מדריך נהדר.
We have a great guide.
אני המדריכה שלכם.
I am your guide.
איזה קו זה?
What line is this? Shkwa? Yeah. I
זו
mean,
ספינה גדולה מאוד.
זאת ספינה גדולה מאוד. That is a very big sfina, I guess ship. Yeah, I mean, most of the Hebrew that I know came from Sunday school and my like bat mitzvah class that I had to take, and a few other things, but I've never really been all that flash at it. I can kind of make sense out of it when I read it, and I can pronounce it really well, but I don't really know
הספינה
much at
הזאת
all.
מפליגה הרחק מכאן.
הספינה הזאת מפליגה הרחק מכאן. This ship is far away from here, I believe. מפקילה, sails. Yeah, I mean, Yiddish is way easier. It's also, I mean, Yiddish is like German, and then there's a little bit of Hebrew in it, and then a whole lot of Slavic languages. Like, I mean, I didn't actually, I hadn't really done anything with Yiddish until like about 10 years ago. I was looking for some books by Rudolf Rocha, and I go to Abe Books and I just put it in there to see what I get, and I get something that says Essayin. And it's like, okay, is this possibly Yiddish? The way that they've spelt everything, it looks kind of German, but it's transliterated in Latin alphabet. And I'm thinking, is this possibly Yiddish? So I decided to order it. And I ordered it, and I decided to just read it. Having never really done anything with Yiddish, and I understood practically, I would say 75% just off the bat, just, from the very start, without doing
אני מחפש
anything.
מפת קווי אוטובוס של תל אביב.
אני מחפש מפת קווי האוטובוס. I am looking for a map of Tel Aviv bus lines.
לאן הם מפליגים?
לאן הם מפליגים? Just putting this in there so I have a mark for when so I know where I left off and see new messages when they're coming, because all I can see is the far end of the chat window when I have the Duolingo window up. So all I can see is like what color the messages are, if they're from me or if they're from someone else. So just do that to simplify seeing when there's something new.
אני נוסע לירושלים.
I am traveling to Jerusalem.
יש לו קוף בתוך תיק הגב שלו.
He has a monkey, I think, inside his backpack. קוף, יש לו קוף בתור תיק הגב שלו.
לאן
Okay.
אתה נוסע?
Where are you traveling to? Interesting.
יש קו אוטובוס מתל אביב לירושלים?
Have you ever heard the German phrase die Leviten lesen? יש כאוטובוס מתל אביב לירושלים. Is there a bus line from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem? Okay. Jemandem die Leviten lesen in German, which comes from the Levites, as in Leviticus, is a way of saying that you laid down the law to somebody. Like, if somebody fucks up and you go and you just lay it down, this is what's going to happen, this is what you got to do, and everything like that. Then in German, then you say, ja, ich hab dem die Leviten gelesen.
הספינה הזאת מפליגה הרחק מכאן.
This ship sails far away from here. Three of 8. Your transportation. Oh no, your adventure begins here, I think.
איזה ביקור?
What bikul flight, I think? Or what visit? Okay. Bikul visit.
את רואה את הרכב הצהוב?
Do you see the yellow vehicle, I think?
יש לה טיסה מחר.
She has a flight tomorrow. Sorry.
תחבורה היא דבר חשוב.
Transportation is an important thing.
הרבה מאוד אנשים גרים בארצות הברית.
Okay, very many people live in the United States.
הטיול הזה ממש כיף.
This trip is really fun, I think.
התלמידים יוצאים לטיול.
The students let's see. Okay. Go on a trip. Yeah, טיול, מטייל. I understand this. Trip.
מתי יוצאת הטיסה שלך?
מתי יוצאת הטיסה שלך? When does your flight depart?
זאת יכולה להיות הרפתקה אמיתית.
This can be a real adventure. Amitit. Emet. That's the word I was looking for. The emet. Or emes of Yiddish.
איך התחבורה פה?
How is the transportation here? לכאורה.
זה הביקור הראשון שלי בארצות הברית.
This is my first visit to the United States. You just say US and it would save us one click.
הם יוצאים מהרכב.
They are יוצאים מהרכב. Getting out of the מהרכב. Out of the vehicle.
כמה רכבים יש פה?
How many vehicles are there here?
האם זאת הטיסה לארצות הברית?
האם זאת הטיסה?
האם זאת הטיסה לארצות הברית?
לארצות הברית. Is this the flight to the US?
ההתמחות שלי היא כמו הרפתקה.
התמחות היא כמו התמחות. התמחות. Internship, I think, is like an adventure.
הביקור הקצר של העיתונאי בבית הכנסת.
The short visit of the journalist at the synagogue.
איזה ביקור?
What visit? Four of eight.
אנגליה רחוקה מישראל.
England is far from Israel.
יוון קרובה לישראל.
Greece is close to Israel.
מינוס 1 ועוד 3 שווה 2.
Okay, -1 plus 3 equals 2.
הרופאה הזאת גרה באנגליה.
This doctor is living in the England.
הרבה אנשים מבקרים בצרפת.
Many people visit France.
גרמניה היא מדינה יפה.
Germany is a beautiful country.
המסע מתחיל בעוד יומיים.
המסע מתחיל בעוד יומיים. Okay, מסע is that journey? Begins in 2 days.
מה אתה עושה בגרמניה?
What are you doing in Germany?
הם נמצאים ביוון.
They are נמצאים traveling in Greece. נמצא. נמצא is the passive or reflexive of to find. What's that? נמצא, il se trouve en Grèce.
ספרד נמצאת במערב.
Spain is in the west.
מתי מגיעה הרכבת התחתית?
When is the metro train arriving. רכבת התחתית. התחתית, תחתית, תחת, like tochas. Actually, it is the same word root. It's just literally an under train.
צרפת או ספרד?
France or Spain?
זה מסע מאוד כיף.
This journey is very fun. Oh, yeah.
הן
Yeah.
נוסעות מיוון לאנגליה.
They are traveling from Greece to England.
אנחנו יוצאים למסע בצרפת, גרמניה וספרד.
Okay, we are going on a journey in France, Germany, and Spain.
בתל אביב יש רכבת תחתית.
בתל אביב יש רכבת תחתית. There is an under train.
הם נמצאים ביוון.
Se encuentran en Grecia. Se trouvent en Grèce. Are in Greece. And one thing I haven't seen actually any real indication that they are making that they're explaining the distinction in any way. But hem and hen in English it's just they both times. But hem is masculine plural and hen is feminine plural.
זה מסע מאוד כיף.
This journey, this is a fun journey.
זה מסע מאוד כיף.
This is a very fun journey. Very fun. That sounds crap. You'd say this journey is a lot of fun. I mean, but
איזה
very
עולם
fun.
קטן.
What a small world.
הבמאי טס לרוסיה.
The director flies to Russia.
אני מסין.
I am from China. אני הולך לים. I go to the sea.
הארץ הזאת גדולה.
This land is big.
ישראל נמצאת במזרח התיכון.
Israel is in the Middle East.
מה האוכלוסייה של מצרים?
What is the population of Egypt? הים התיכון הוא גדול. הים התיכון. The Mediterranean is big.
אני אוהבת את הים התיכון.
אני אוהבת את הים התיכון.
איפה נמצאת מצרים?
Where is Egypt? It's wherever you left it.
הם מטיילים בכל רחבי העולם.
They travel all over the world.
ארץ ישראל נמצאת במזרח התיכון.
Okay, the land of Israel is in the Middle East.
מצרים נמצאת ליד המזרח התיכון.
Okay, Egypt is ליד המזרח התיכון, is next to the Middle East? How do they figure? Like, I'd always taken it to be part of it.
רוסיה וסין הן מדינות גדולות מאוד.
Russia and China are very big countries.
רוסיה לא קרובה למזרח התיכון.
Russia is not close to the Middle East. I don't know about that. I mean, not exactly far either. It's okay. איפה נמצאת סין בעולם? Okay, הארץ הזאת גדולה. Six of eight.
מסביב לעולם ב-80 יום.
Around the world in 80 days. מסביב לעולם ב-80 יום. Okay. מסביב is around. מסביב ל. The world in 80 days. In 80 runs.
איפה תחנת האוטובוס?
Where is the bus station?
אני אוהב להיות באירופה.
See, and here this actually confuses the... Yeah, I was explaining about the masculine and feminine conjugated verbs. And אני אוהב לחיות באירופה is masculine. So, to the extent that anyone's learned that distinction, has not learned that distinction, having a woman's voice say "אני אוהב" is not going to exactly help them acquire it without some additional props. Like, I mean, of course, it could, it could be a trans man who hasn't taken any HRT or something like that, and then it would all make perfect sense. But without any context, this just completely muddies an important distinction that is used all over Hebrew and also Arabic, and if I remember correctly, Amharic as well. Ani love to be in Europe. אני אוהבת לחיות באירופה.
אני לא מכיר את היבשת הזאת.
I do not know יבשת, this continent.
מה הם עושים באמריקה?
What are they doing in America?
החיות מטיילות ברחבי אירופה.
The animals are traveling throughout Europe,
אמריקה או אירופה?
America, or Europe.
התייר רוכב על אופניים.
The tourist is riding a bike. אופניים.
התייר מחכה בתחנת האוטובוס.
The tourist is waiting at the bus station. Wait, what happened to the tourist bike? You can't just leave that out. And what about the Dufresnes?
הוא תייר באמריקה.
He is a tourist in America.
הוא עומד מול תחנת אוטובוס.
He is standing in front of a bus station.
אסיה היא יבשת גדולה.
Asia is a big continent.
היא תיירת באסיה.
Okay, she is a tourist in Asia. היא תיירת באסיה.
ישראל נמצאת באסיה?
ישראל נמצאת באסיה.
היא רצה מסביב לפארק.
She runs around the park.
צרפת, ספרד, אנגליה, גרמניה, רוסיה ויוון נמצאות באירופה.
Okay, France, Germany, no. Spain, England, Germany, Russia, and Greece are in Europe. Well, apart from the half of Russia that isn't. There is rather a lot of Russia to go around. And 7 of 8.
מהי עיר הבירה של אוסטרליה?
What is the capital of Australia? Ir Habira. Interesting. Because Bira is also beer, so like the beer city.
הם צריכים עוד דלק.
They need more delek fuel.
הן גרות באפריקה.
They live in Africa.
מצרים נמצאת באפריקה.
מצרים נמצאת באפריקה.
אוסטרליה היא מדינה כל כך גדולה.
Australia is such a big country.
אני צריכה דרכון חדש.
I need a... I knew a need password. Passport. Need a new passport.
אפריקה היא יבשת, לא מדינה.
Africa is a continent, not a country.
אני
a
רוצה
huge
לבקר
one at that.
באוסטרליה, אבל אין לי דרכון.
I want to visit Australia, but I don't have a passport.
זה לא בינלאומי.
That is not international.
הבחור הזה אירופאי.
This guy is European.
אנחנו לא אירופאים, אלא אמריקאים.
We are not Europeans, but Americans.
אנחנו טסים לחול.
We are flying abroad.
אנחנו בחוץ לארץ.
We are abroad. Technically, we're always abroad, as seen from some country other than the one we're in.
הם חוזרים מחול.
They חוזרים מחו"ל. Come back from abroad.
יש לי דרכון אירופאי.
I have a European passport. Dogmanit? Is that how you say it? Dogmanit? Bin Laumit? Ah, okay. Tsarikrim or Delek. They need more Daleks. Okay, we've leveled up. And, okay, I have just barely moved up to second place in Sapphire League on this last 24-hour stretch, and it is time to pick another language. And as always, viewers who would like to just pick a language for me can do so by giving me a follow on Twitch or a sub on YouTube and a $5 contribution to my Patreon, which you can find the link for at the top of the screen. And those contributions are always appreciated because they help me do more of this. Let's see, where have we ended up? Scottish Gaelic. Haven't seen Scottish Gaelic in a bit. Last time I did it was just talking about Iron Brew all the time, which is in character, I will say. Okay, Scottish Gaelic time. Okay, food. Well, we're gonna hear about bloody Iron Brew here, I'm sure of it. Aran.
Aran.
Aran. Okay, nearly the same word as in Irish. Im.
Im. Im.
Im.
Im.
Cake agus im.
Cake and butter. Okay, I mean, I've heard of cake with butter in it. That's not an exactly uncommon thing. But, like, are you spreading butter on your cake? Like, what decadence is this? Is this a thing in Scotland?
Hammer agus aran.
Agus Aran.
Aran.
Ham and bread.
Aran agus im.
Bread and butter. Aran agus im. Cake.
Cake. Mór agus blasta.
Big and blasta. Tasty? Mór agus blasta. Beer.
Bíag.
A beag.
Istalum Gaelic.
Istalum Gaelic. Like Gaelic. Okay, this confirms something that I had wondered about. I was wondering whether the course creators get to choose what the options are, and the AI just decides the order in which they're presented, or whether the AI is also choosing the options. And now we can say for sure the AI also chooses the options. Is brew, B-R-U, that is just the second part of the name of Iron Brew, which is the most popular soft drink in Scotland, and is just basically just pure sugar hit. And if individual course creators were like curating the options, that wouldn't happen. But if it's an AI, it makes perfect sense. Okay. Ha cake blaster.
Istalum bíag.
I like food. Istalum big. Like, okay. That, I think, is a statement that basically every organism can agree with at that level of generality. Istalum big. Yeah, if I ever get up to the Highlands, get to, like, Skye or Iona, one of the Hebrides where there's a lot more Gaelic spoken than in, say, the borders in Glasgow and Edinburgh. I'm just gonna walk into the first pub I find, and I'm gonna say, "Istalum big." Big ma. Food is good. You've taken the controversial stance here in Scottish Gaelic. Ma
Ma.
agus
Ayus.
agus blasta
Blaster.
is
Tull.
Tullum
Loom.
hammer.
Hammer.
Tullum hammer. Now we're getting specific. 1 of 4. Kasha.
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 Kasha agus cake.
Cheese and cake. Another fascinating combo here. I mean, we're learning a lot apparently about Scottish eating habits. Like cheese and okay, with cheese, I've heard of cheesecake. Okay, where the cheese is in the cake. Sort of like I've heard of cake with butter in it. I've never heard of cheese and cake. Not sure what they're doing there. Maybe this is one of those things that makes sense after the second bottle of Buckfast. Puntata.
Puntata. Car.
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 Ah, okay.
Puntata agus scatan.
Potato and scadan. Duck? Herring. Okay, scadan is herring. Iske.
Ishka.
Ishke. Nearly, it's spelled differently, but it's the same word as in Irish.
Puntata agus eam.
Potato and butter. Data agus im.
Hatalum scatan.
Cha
Cha.
to
Tull.
lum scadan.
Scatan.
Tatalum scadan. I do not like herring.
Seo uske.
This is water. Ishk, I think.
Isk.
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 Ha scatan blaster.
Yes, this is Scottish Gaelic. Herring is tasty. Well, if you like to spread like fucking butter on your cake, I guess herring is
Ha
not
isk
any
blaster.
worse. Fish is tasty.
Hatalum callum.
I like column. Oh, chatalum. Right, cha. Ha, not ha, cha.
Chanil uske blaster.
Water is not tasty. Yeah. Yeah, it is very, very close to Irish.
Car.
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 Puntata agus scatan.
Potato and herring.
Hatalum callum.
I do not like Callum. If somebody called Callum is watching this, just so you know, I don't know anyone called Callum. There was like I think there was an England cricketer by that name, but that's it. Callum Ferguson or something. Reese.
Rish.
Rish.
Ha rish blaster.
Rice is tasty. Depends what you do with it, surely.
Tagish agus bandata.
Haggis and potato.
Sure.
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 I mean, that's exactly the same as Irish.
Istalum brochen.
I like porridge.
Brochan.
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 Istalum eli gemor.
I like Amy a lot.
Istalum tagish gemor. Istal. Lum tagish
more.
mor.
I like haggis a lot.
Istalum brochen gemor.
I like porridge a lot. Yes, it does. The last time I did anything in Scottish Gaelic, like half of the sentences were about iron brew. I'm sure we're gonna get to that.
Istalium ishkebehe.
I like whiskey.
Ha sho mor.
This is big.
Istalum sho.
I like this. We don't know what this is, but we know that it's big.
Chatalium ishkebehe.
I do not like whiskey.
Chatalum brochen.
I do not like porridge. Yes, I prefer only fools and horses.
Ishkebehe blaster.
Tasty whiskey.
Istalum eli gemor.
I like ale a lot. I guess I must have misclicked because I said that the last time and it marked me wrong. 3 of 4. Peeper.
Peeper.
Peeper. I mean, that's almost identical to the Irish. Istalim Buckfast.
Ha peeper blaster.
Pepper is tasty. Brot.
Brood.
That's confusing because that's German for bread.
Shin.
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 Bean.
Salan agus eam.
Salt and butter. It's a weird ass. Yeah. Well, it's if I remember correctly, it's with a P in Irish. Salt and butter. They're weird butter combinations they keep coming up with. First it was cake and butter, then it was cake and cheese, now it's salt and butter. Like, are you putting this on something, or are you just, like, gonna gorge yourself on it? Salad.
Salan. Sho salan.
This is salt. I bet we're gonna say that we like salt a lot.
Chatalum guga ichit. Cha.
Talum.
Loom.
Guga.
Guga.
Egypt.
Ichit.
I do not like salted gannet at all. Guga Egypt.
Istalum guga.
I like gannet. It's a bird, isn't it? Oh, okay. Salted. I thought. Oh, okay. What's Egypt then?
Rish.
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 Ah, bollocks. Yes, that's right. That's.
Istalum brocht. Gemor.
I like soup a lot.
Guga agus ushkebehe.
Salted gannet and whiskey.
Chatalum eli ichit.
I do not like ale. I guess Egypt is at all.
Hashin ma.
That is good.
Istalum shen.
I like that.
Rish.
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 Okay, we have leveled up, and it is time to randomly select another one. I'm little under 300 points short of overtaking Winnie for first place. And I've said some variation of this sentence during a stream pretty much every day this week. Okay, the randomization eye mask has descended, and now, who knows where we're ending up? Well, you'll know before I do, really. I'm kind of hoping it's not Latin or Esperanto. It's Russian! Okay, and it is time for a little bit of Russian. Русский язык. First language I ever started to teach myself. Very long time ago. Before there was, well, there was ARPANET, I suppose. I mean, there were BBSs and shit, but I didn't have access to that for another decade. Short and long. And socks, apparently.
Жарко.
Тут очень жарко.
It is very hot here.
Мне стыдно.
I am ashamed. Okay.
Нам
Why?
всем очень стыдно.
Нам всем очень стыдно, что мы ничего не прочитали. We're all very much ashamed for not having read anything.
Он рад, что вы здесь.
He is glad you are here.
Уже вечер, но я рад вас видеть.
Уже вечер, но я рад вас видеть.
На улице прохладно.
It is chilly outside. Literally on the street.
Я так рад, что у вас...
Я так рад, что у вас все хорошо. Тогда было еще прохладно.
Сегодня прохладно.
Сегодня прохладно. Ха-ха-ха. Никаким образом не прохладно.
Я рада, что все хорошо.
I am glad that everything is fine.
Непонятно, где она учится.
It is unclear where she studies. Stick a little bookmark in here. This way I know when somebody has chatted something new.
Мне непонятно, где все.
Мне непонятно, где все. А где... Okay, that should not have given... If they meant to say where everyone is, that should not have been right. Because that's где все. It's written, see, the two dots that distinguish between gyo and ye tend to be optional. You don't see, a lot of the time they're not used even though they're pronounced. So this could be где все or где все, where everything is. But it was где все. And I said где все, and it said I was right. So that should have been given out.
Нам всем страшно.
We are all scared.
Мне страшно.
Мне
Мне
страшно.
страшно.
Мы
Мы
рады,
рады,
что вы здесь.
здесь.
В мае
В мае было
было
жарко.
жарко. Вот. И следующий урок. 105.
Костюм. Черный костюм.
Черный костюм.
Я готов ко всему.
I am ready for everything.
Мне нравится синий костюм.
Мне нравится синий костюм. А тебе?
Моя дочка надела белое пальто.
My daughter put on a white overcoat. Same word in Greek, incidentally.
Это пальто ей мало.
This coat is too small for her.
Синяя юбка мне велика.
The blue skirt is too large for me. Непонятно, велика рубашка или мало.
Девочка надела синее платье.
The girl put on a blue dress.
Я готов надеть костюм и идти на работу.
I am ready to put on the suit. Yeah, this can also be a suit. And go to work.
Ты должен надеть мою куртку.
You should put on my jacket.
Эти брюки мне велики.
Эти брюки мне велики.
Эта юбка мне мала. Это
Эта юбка
юбка
мне
мне мала. Наша внучка готова.
Наша внучка готова.
Я должна была приготовить суп.
Я должна была приготовить суп.
Я должна была приготовить суп.
Это пальто
Это пальто.
ей
Ей
мало.
мало.
This dries the throat a bit. 2-5. Болен.
Болен.
Вам должно быть стыдно.
You should be ashamed.
Рубашка должна быть здесь.
Рубашка должна быть здесь.
Мы с другом здоровы.
My friend and I are healthy. This is one of the things you have to get used to in Russian as an English speaker. When you say somebody and me, you say in Russian we and somebody. So мы с другом, we with friend, means my friend and I.
Они похожи, как сестры.
They look similar like sisters.
Это великий русский писатель.
This is a great Russian writer.
Это великий композитор, ты его знаешь. Это великий композитор. Ты его знаешь. Он великий человек.
Он великий человек.
Я уверен, что эта куртка тебе велика.
I am sure that this jacket is too big for you.
А что с Дженни? Она больна.
What is with Jenny? That could also just be what about Jenny? Is she ill?
Похоже, пора домой.
Looks like it's time to go home.
Похоже, вы здоровы. Здоровы.
Похоже, вы здоровы.
Моя сестра уже...
Моя сестра уже здорова.
Я хочу быть
Я хочу быть похожа на нее.
Вы уверены?
Вы уверены? Я была
уверена,
что
он
ваш внук.
Похоже,
он
готов.
Okay. I'm going to take just a brief break for a few minutes and then I will be back to continue with Russian. Perfect. Okay, 3 of 4.
El hospital es...
Okay, we've leveled up and it is time to pick another language. Morfar är tröttare än vanligt. Maten är färdig. And let's see what we're doing when we get back. Greek. We're doing Greek when we get back. Ben neredeyse her gün okula giderim. Fun fact. Turkish. Hello, Shakespeare. How you doing? Fun fact, in Spanish, the word for bishop in chess is alfil. And that actually comes from Arabic. Fil. The same word fil as this. Meaning elephant, because the bishop traditionally was to represent elephant units somehow. Similarly, in Russian, the word for bishop is sword, and that also means elephant. Okay. 10-159. Haven't made a huge dent in it, but we're getting there. Okay, gonna do some Chinese now. Nej. Nej. Man. Igen. Jo. 5. Ducks are drinking wine. Papas. Papa, okay, Papas is ducks. Okay, I have now leveled up. Let's see what the XP situation is now. 10,340 out of 12,500. And as always, viewers can choose my next language for me just with a follow and a $5 to my Patreon. I buy a computer or what? And here's another example. I like to point these out. For this word for or sounds vaguely like Hogun and the Hok in Hogun in Korean or Waku. in Japanese, and that appears it is the exact same kind of character. Oh, I see. This is Dikhe Ishai Pui, which means, do you want food? But, yeah, are you hungry? That also means. How are the boys? Cosine da boy. Posso Milao. Pote. When is it? Proteine. Utros. Protopulo. In the designated chicken-eating area, obviously.
Monsieur.
See.
Livre. Liwe livla.
Macieje.
Yeah.
Ja. Si. Vysoký. Macieje. Proč? Víte. Počkej. A. Si.
Oilen coginio panas. Jacob. Hefed. 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 Hek. Hek. Hek.
Mwalimu.
This is Arabic. And it's from Muallim.
Juma ni mwalimu mke.
Oh, thanks to cat suns. Meow and the pictures of the fish. That's they were proud.
Sööpä. Pupu. Yrittävä. Puraista. Omena.
Are in the city center. And it's got some interesting aspects to it.
여자는 어느 나라에 있습니까? 여자는 어느 나라에 있습니까? 여자는 어느 나라에 있습니까?
Countries or living things.
兄の名前は
Perfect. Okay, 3 of 4.
El hospital.
Okay, we've leveled up and it is time to pick another language. Morfar är tröttare än vanligt. Maten är färdig. And let's see what we're doing when we get back. Greek. We're doing Greek when we get back. Ben neredeyse her gün okula giderim. Fun fact. Turkish. Hello, Shakespeare. How you doing? Fun fact, in Spanish, the word for bishop in chess is alfil. And that actually comes from Arabic. Fil. The same word fil as this. Meaning elephant, because the bishop traditionally was to represent elephant units somehow. Similarly, in Russian, the word for bishop is squad, and that also means elephant. Okay. 10-159. Haven't made a huge dent in it, but we're getting there. Okay, gonna do some Chinese now. Nej. Nej. Man. Igen. Jo. 5. Ducks are drinking wine. Tapas. Okay, tapas is ducks. Okay, I have now leveled up. Let's see what the XP situation is now. 10,340 out of 12,500. And as always, viewers can choose my next language for me just with a follow and a $5 to my Patreon. I buy a computer or quack. And here's another example. I like to point these out. For this word for or, quack sounds vaguely like Hogun and the hok in Hogun in Korean or waku in Japanese, and that appears it is the exact same kind of character. Oh, I see. This is Dikhe Ishai Fui, which means do you want food? But yeah, are you hungry? That kind of thing. How are the boys? Cine da boy. Posso Milao. Pote. When is it? Proteine. Udros. Protoculo. In the designated chicken-eating area, obviously.
Li.
Monsieur.
See.
Livre. Liwe, livre.
Macieje.
Yeah.
Yeah. Si. Vysoký. Macieje. Proč? Víte. Počkej. A. Si.
Oedden coginio panas. Jacob. Hefed. 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 Hek. Hek. Hek.
Mwalimu.
The Serbia. And it's from Muallim.
Juma ni mwalimu mke.
Oh, thanks to cat suns. Meow and the pictures of the fish. That's they were proud.
Söpö. Hupu. Yrittävät. Uraista. Omena.
Are in the city center. And it's got some interesting aspects to it.
여자는 어느 나라에 있습니까? 여자는 어느 나라에 있습니까? 여자는 어느 나라에 있습니까?
Countries or living things.
兄の名前は
Perfect. Okay, 3 of 4.
El hospital.
Okay, we've leveled up and it is time to pick another language. Morfar är tröttare än vanligt. Maten är färdig. And let's see what we're doing when we get back. Greek. We're doing Greek when we get back. Fun fact. Turkish. Hello, Shakespeare. How you doing? Fun fact, in Spanish, the word for bishop in chess is alfil. And that actually comes from Arabic. Fil. The same word fil as this. Meaning elephant, because the bishop traditionally was to represent elephant units somehow. Similarly, in Russian, the word for bishop is squad, and that also means elephant. Okay. 10-159. Haven't made a huge dent in it, but we're getting there. Okay, gonna do some Chinese now. Night. Night. Come on. Yen. Yo. 5. Ducks are drinking wine. Bambas. Bamba, okay, Bambas is duck. Okay, I have now leveled up. Let's see what the XP situation is now. 10,340 out of 12,500. And as always, viewers can choose my next language for me just with a follow and a $5 to my Patreon. I buy a computer or quack. And here's another example. I like to point these out. For this word for or sounds vaguely like Hogun and the hok in Hogun in Korean or waku in Japanese, and that means it is the exact same kind of character. Oh, I see. This is Dikhe Ishai Fui, which means do you want food? But yeah. Are you hungry? That kind of thing. How are the boys? Cine da boy. Posso Milao. Pote. When is it? Proteine. Udros. Protopulo. In the designated chicken-eating area, obviously.
Leave.
Monsieur.
See.
Live là. Liwe, live là.
Macieje.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sí. Wysoki. Macieje. Proč? Inter. Počkej. A. Si.
Oedden coginio panas. Jacob. Hefed. 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 Hek. Hek. Hek.
Mwalimu.
The surrogate. And it's from Muallim.
Juma ni mwalimu mke.
Oh, thanks to cat suns. Meow and the pictures of the fish. That's they were proud.
Söpö. Pupu. Yrittävät. Ura.
Okay, and I am back. So let us continue with Russian. I think that's going to be our last one for today. When we finish this, we'll be wrapping up. How much have we got? 3 of 5. Okay, 2 more lessons to go then.
Шапка.
На ней была большая шапка.
She was wearing a large hat.
Ты видишь женщину в синей кофточке.
Do you see a woman in a blue overcoat?
Пальто ему немного велико.
The overcoat is a bit large for him.
Пальто ничего, мне нравится.
The coat is okay. Trouble here is figuring out what translation they want, because when you say ничего in this context, you're saying it's basically is okay. How I like it? How are they going for? Oh, not bad. Okay. That was when I saw пальто ничего, I was looking for like the coat is fine. I wasn't even looking at the word bad.
Сам ресторан ничего.
Сам ресторан ничего, но музыка там не нравится.
Вера, ты неправильно надела костюм.
Vera, you have put on the suit incorrectly. How?
Неправильно.
Неправильно.
Синяя куртка мне как раз.
The blue jacket fits just right. Oh, well, fits me just right. They will insist on it, even though say it with or without in English, and it would be understood.
Мне это платье немного велико.
Мне это платье немного велико, а тебе как раз.
Здесь много туфель, и все малы.
There are many shoes here, and all are too small. That sounds like that is a phrase that I would have much use for.
Правильно, это шапка.
Правильно, это шапка.
У нее хорошие платья, и туфли тоже ничего. У нее хорошее платье, и туфли тоже ничего.
На тебе разные туфли.
На тебе разные туфли. Кофточка.
Серая кофточка ей.
Серая кофточка ей как раз. Черная кофточка и туфли.
Ты видишь женщину в синей кофточке.
Do you see a woman in a blue top?
Пальто ничего, мне нравится.
The coat is not bad. I mean, that's not an inaccurate translation either. I mean, literally it says, coat nothing, it pleases me. Which doesn't really work in English. But ничего is like, it's fine, it's not bad. Anything in the area of something being more or less okay fits as a translation for ничего. And the rest, the context determines. I like it. Okay, 4 or 5.
Неинтересно.
Not interesting.
Машины — это очень...
Машины — это очень интересно.
Я согласна с тобой.
I agree with you.
В декабре я была занята.
I was busy in December.
Известно, что собаки любят спать.
It is known that dogs like sleeping.
Это всем известно.
Это всем известно.
Ясно, что мой брат вчера не был в школе.
It is clear that my brother was not at school yesterday.
Ясно, что она ничего.
Ясно, что она ничего не знает.
Синий костюм немного лучше, поэтому я купила его.
The blue suit is a little better. That's why I bought it. Tenses are a little bit weird in the English. I mean, if the buying happened in the past, then you'd say the blue suit was a little bit better.
Сегодня она занята.
Сегодня она занята, поэтому она есть на работе.
Мне плохо.
I am not feeling well.
Тут плохо, я хочу домой. Тут плохо. Я хочу домой. Здесь очень тихо.
Здесь очень тихо, поэтому я тут сплю.
Я согласен, все плохо и лучше не будет.
I agree. Everything is bad and is not going to get better. The bear is a doomer.
Я согласен.
Я согласен.
Неизвестно,
Неизвестно, сколько у нас времени.
почему ваши родители.
Почему ваши родители всегда заняты?
В декабре я была занята.
I was busy in December. Okay, that's the exact same thing I said last time, so I guess I'm not doing another of those misclicks that do account for most of my wrong answers. Okay, so we're wrapping up now. Just to recap, we've done Russian, Scottish Gaelic, Hebrew, Norwegian, and Japanese today. And I'm ending just a little under 200 XP short of first place. I may resume. I'm not sure when it updates, so there may still be a little bit of time to get it up to first place. But if not, in any case, definitely moving on to Ruby League within a day. And I'll be taking a day off to edit and clip things for content tomorrow. But tomorrow night, after midnight my time, US Eastern Time, I will probably be on for an hour or two. So I look forward to seeing you all there. Okay. Who can we raid? Actually, I think it's... who else is even in here?